Fantasy football trade deadline is only a few weeks away. Here are 4 wide receivers I'm buying ahead of the deadline. Number 1 is Chris Godwin, who's averaging over 9 targets and over 60 yards per game this season, but hasn't scored a single touchdown. That's due to change very soon in one of the most pass-heavy offenses in the NFL, and he has one of the best remaining schedules for wide receivers this season. Tyler Boyd is another wide receiver I'm absolutely buying ahead of the deadline. It's unclear how long Jamar Chase is going to be out, but Boyd has gone over 12.5 PPR fantasy points in 3 straight games. He has a really high floor and high ceiling in this offense. Christian Kirk is also someone I'm buying. No receiver has had a tougher schedule than Christian Kirk over the last 3 weeks, playing the Broncos, the Colts, and the Giants. He has still seen 7+ targets in 5 of his 8 games this season. His schedule gets much easier the rest of the way. Last but certainly not least, you gotta go out and buy Amon-Ra St. Brown. Among Us St. Brown might have been the biggest winner at the NFL trade deadline for fantasy football, with TJ Hawkinson getting moved to the Vikings. He was the number 2 wide receiver down the stretch in fantasy football last year when TJ Hawkinson was sidelined.